You posted on social media that you think Biden is doing the right thing today. You called the move gutsy because, quote, anything other than treating all migrants as poison is political suicide right now.
It is. I think that President Trump has really played this issue very well, politically speaking. He's been ruthless, talking about, I could not imagine in my many years as a broadcaster, as a newsman, I could not imagine someone actually saying that this group of people is poisoning the blood of our nation. It harkens back to fascist Europe. It's a horrible, horrible thing to portray these strivers as worse than animals, as people who are sabotaging our nation. Now this is good policy for Biden. It's he did make the very draconian cutoff of asylum earlier this month, but now he is reaching out to a group that is, have been here, have roots here, have kids here, have spouses here,
have
and
jobs.
is giving them legal protections. I think that I think it's an excellent idea. It's a nice compromise, and I lament the fact that if it was 10 years tomorrow or the next day or the next week, they're not going to qualify. But you've got to make, you've got to do the cutoff at some point.
Yeah. Well, it took literally moments for former President Trump to react. He was at a rally in Wisconsin. Take a look at what he had to say.
He's going to formally grant a mass amnesty to millions of illegal aliens that came into our country. Joe Biden wants to be the president for illegal aliens, but I will be the president for law-abiding Americans, every background, every walk of life, every race, religion, color, and creed. I'll be the president.
All right, fact check. It's not millions of illegal aliens. It's 500,000.
500,000.
Who have been here for 10 years already and who are married to Americans. But got to get your reaction to the rest of it.
I just think that he's brilliant at using this scare tactic and getting people mobilized by us-them kind of equation, where it's us, the good people, and all of these rotten people, this cancer is coming, these violent people, these rapists. But just seeing his hyperbole there. And just on the fact check that you just did, Elizabeth, that it's not millions, it's 500,000. You can see who is talking substance and reality and who is really trying to drum up a kind of jingoistic backlash that is very, very unseemly. What about the Statue of Liberty? What about immigrants? I think this is a great compromise. It doesn't open the border anymore. These people aren't coming across the border. They are already here.
Right.
These are the spouses of U.S. citizens who are here in this country, many of them with children, with deep roots in the community. It's like 10 years ago, President Obama, with the DACA, with the the deferred action on these dreamers, these kids brought here as youngsters.
Right. But Geraldo,
that was 800,000. This is 500,000. It's a good compromise.
Yeah, but you talk about Trump being ruthlessly brilliant. I think I'm going to merge together two of your quotes in this interview already on this issue. It's resonating. A new CBS poll shows a majority of registered voters and a notable majority of Hispanic voters support mass deportation of illegal immigrants in this country.
I think, and I don't argue with the numbers, but I as a veteran newsman, say this. When the first group is rounded up and brought to a detention camp, then let's poll the American people on whether or not they think it's appropriate. When husbands are snatched from their family bedroom and the children are crying about daddy who's been here for over 10 years and has worked in the community, is known, everyone knows Jose, he's this, he's that, he's our neighbor. Well, let's see if that ruthlessness, that harshness, that selfishness will sustain. I believe that Biden has botched the border. He has allowed unregulated, unchecked, unbackground checked people to flood across. He has done that. Compassion has not worked. This is pragmatism. This is politics and policy coming together as it rarely does. Who gets hurt by this? These men, usually men, not exclusively, these men have been here and they are here for more than 10 years. Are we going to mass deport them? Are we going to go knock on doors and say, okay, let me check you. If you're a Mexican family living in Albuquerque, let me check your ID.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.